Gotta see how the story goes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have to stream this on Discord. The last thing that happened was we just liberated Emily Pope from this place, or from this safe room where she was
Yeah.
in, and cleansed this, or before that we cleansed this thing.
Emily said you should do something, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to. We're trying to get the hotline because the hotline is an old telephone that's should, or there's a person who keeps trying to talk to us, like the old director keeps trying to talk to us, and he said something about the hotline, and then Emily was like, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea. You should totally get the hotline." But
Of course.
we gotta go somewhere. Okay. Okay, this is about control points. This is the last thing we did is liberate the control point from the...
Captured the control point.
Yeah, we recaptured it from the hiss.
Nice.
Luckily in this game when you capture a control point it stays captured.
Well, for now at least.
Yeah. Well, I guess in Team Fortress 2 when red, or in like attack defend, red can capture control points. Oh wait, no, blue captures control points.
Yeah. Then you go to the next map.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control points in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. Only foreseen building shifts.
Oh. Of course. Seems like they just redact the names of things, but not any of the like content. You know.
Well, sometimes here they say refer to file redacted for full report.
Yeah, it's the name. They just don't want us to have nouns to refer to things by.
We recognize certain... Oh yeah, I guess these are nouns. Well, there was one like heavily redacted thing earlier.
Oh yeah, there was the funny one.
Or this one is like a pretty long block here. Here, this is all weapons that's redacted of their wielders. This is more than just a noun, right? But
maybe it's just a noun anyway. Just a non sequitur noun.
This was the heavily redacted one.
Yeah.
Attention, all redacted. Anyway, let's head out.
There it is again. A welcome message.
It's good that she has telekinesis to open those boxes.
Yeah.
I don't have clearance.
You don't have level 1 clearance as the director.
No.
You'd imagine you could like go back to what's her face and be like, hey, could I get clearance? Could I have your clearance thing? Right? Realistically speaking.
Yeah, there's a comic about that. Let's see. Features a character that is only introduced later, but I'll send it to you anyway.
Yeah.
clearance level
Yeah.
access at the Federal Bureau of Control has nothing to do with job title or function. It is awarded by defeating a higher clearance employee in single combat and taking the badge. Please don't tell me how to run my organization because it is already perfect. Yeah, that's this is how control works. Very logical.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some dudes. Well, anyway, now that we've gotten rid of them, we can go back to reading these memos. Minibar $300. The boys in research shed performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual.
It's a lot of meals.
Yeah, it's almost as much as accommodation.
Yeah.
I guess we sort of did that in Minneapolis, I think.
Yeah.
This is some fancier restaurants. Okay, this is...
It's overpowering.
Those are crazy fancy restaurants.
You don't want
Yeah.
me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Okay, you see, you can't... If a room is, like, super red, you can't walk. That's some double melee those. These guys are getting super loud. These frozen guys. There's another.
Snacks. Identical snacks.
Yeah, it's the same layout in both of them with the same.
Yeah.
Like if you shoot the door, then it's like all gone.
Yeah. One bullet destroys everything inside.
Do you
Well,
see-
one of them went through the floor, yeah, I saw that.
Can you get these pretzels?
Whoa. Those pretzels stopped a bullet. Look, it's like propped up. It took the bullet and it didn't go through onto the floor on the other side.
Oh. Oh no,
Oh.
now it's shattered.
So those pretzels can take one bullet.
Yeah. You see that? The machine like shut it.
I heard an actual like word in the hiss noise.
Yeah, they're saying coherent phrases, but not coherent sentences, I think. There's a point later where you get to hear it a bit better. This is in the floor, or in the bathroom. Are there ever anticipated building shifts?
No. It's just stable.
Oh, I got this document when I tried to walk into that super red area. Yeah, there's still nobody has any idea what the hiss is really. the other thing worth mentioning about these collectible documents is you can see on the right side, like, compiled by this person by order of this person. So you're starting to see some of the, like, these more recent documents are compiled by Emily Pope by order of director Jesse Faden. This one we actually got before Jesse even met Emily, so that seems a bit off, but...
So time travel.
Maybe. I think it's probably scenes. Let's... Oh, there's something in the mouse back. All the... That's really cute. Oh, here, let's equip a mod. Plus 20% health recovery per pickup. That sounds good. Oh, and then we can equip let's get some more accuracy on the gun also.
Dead luck.
Oh, this is the dead letters area. These are... Okay. This is a letter that someone wrote.
The wheels on my son's skateboard. Wow.
So these are
building up.
These are the letters that people write, or people write these letters, and then sometimes the Federal Bureau of Control steals them because they think they're referring to supernatural events. Okay, let's fix the lights here. Just annoying those barriers. Otherwise they have a lot of... Oh yeah, we can use these control points to fast travel. There's only 2 places we can travel between now, though.
It's handy.
Clearance.
Unbelievable.
I think there was some stuff around here that I couldn't see very well because it was dark.
Communications. We're on the right track.
What's the next room? Hang on. Oh, you want to watch some TV?
Maybe.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So there's more. This is a big area with a lot of letters in it. Let's see. Let's check out some of these other rooms. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Theodore Roosevelt was a lawnmower expert.
Well, it's helpful.
Yeah. Explain that. This isn't a dead letter, this is just department correspondence. They're reading, the Bureau Book Bunch is reading something by J.D. Brooks. Oh, you want to watch some TV? This is a totally normal television program.
Looks pretty normal.
For children.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't touch and don't see much. Let's join the treasure team. Let's join the treasure team.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C.
The director's a puppet. Third person.
That says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
I don't actually remember that one. Yeah, anyway, that's Threshold, kids. There are more of those.
Oh.
In case you enjoyed that. Oh, the letters come to us from various places and times gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. Okay, so they're not actually stealing letters, it's just excess letters.
Yeah, yes.
Hope I'm not going through these too fast. They read kind of fast.
I'm reading them at the same speed.
Okay. get one of those fish.
Yeah, a devil singing fish.
Yeah. Here goes where the doors down here. Yeah. I think we can go into the... Oh yeah, this is where the floppy disk video was. So Emily Pope said that this is the communications department, which is run by Tomasi, but he never wore an HRA, or he announced he was never going to wear an HRA.
He's probably fine.
Yeah. These bastards are not actually that sturdy.
I don't really expect them to be.
Well, there's something going on in here.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
It's launching something. It's a whole mess going on. My goodness. It's the floppy disk. It's my floppy disk now.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Now we can do this.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
Because of the floppy.
Is it what?
That's because of the floppy disk.
Yeah. So they said that with the floppy disk they've been able to launch some pencils in a cup. Jesse can do a bit more than that.
Yeah.
So you can see the energy.
Yeah.
There's the big pyramid off in the distance.
Yeah. Just grab the entire pyramid.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Yeah, you know how I was meleeing those guys with the shields? The launch is also good against them.
Yeah, seems like a pretty good ability.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing. It's like, it keeps highlighting this as like an interactable, but you can't actually do anything. So I think there was a multimedia. Yeah, I think we've seen this. The floppy disk.
No loose material.
Yeah. The diskette contained launch codes to redacted missiles. What else would it be besides nuclear?
Well, maybe they were a different kind of missiles.
Oh, snap. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team and informed the CIA to tip the Bureau off in his
Returned?
What?
It says returned to America as if it had been there before, or is that just like sloppy phrasing?
Yeah, it does seem like sloppy phrasing, you're right. It seems like they should have said transferred or something, or moved. Oh yeah, so I couldn't really look around this area that much because of the stuff flying around. What's going on here? I can't read this.
I can't either.
See anything else in this room? Oh no, that's just the end. This is why the game is so, why a lot of the stuff is so destructible in this game, is that you can throw things around like this. Is this like some kind of mail room thing? Because they have these like mail tubes that they use.
Oh yeah, I was wondering.
That's what the...
Looks like that structural support is weak.
Which one?
They're shattered.
Oh yeah. Looks like this interior part is a bit more solid.
Yeah, maybe just all of them shatter on the edges like that.
I mean, that is how you set up, how you make buildings with concrete, right? You have iron supports in the center that are more structurally sound, and then you have concrete around it. Because iron is expensive.
You can have like... It's usually just iron bars are there to, you know, reinforce the concrete itself, but there might be like a beam in the center too. I don't really know.
I thought the iron bars is like where the strength actually came from, though.
I mean, not for like a pillar like that. For a pillar like that, like concrete is what's doing the compressive load.
Oh, but the iron is holding the concrete together? Is that it?
Something like that.
notes. This guy is treating this book like an action movie. This was the book club thing earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It was... Oh, the... Here, P. Bardwell was the person that requested the Dead Letters archive was opened, so I guess they're also the one that started the book club. So there's another P. Bardwell. Let's go to the mail room.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
That's right, go to the mail room. What's this? Tomasi. Oh, this is the person that we're looking for. Or I guess we're not really looking for him, but he's expected to be around here. So this is what the communications department does. They fabricate alternative explanations for stuff.
Yeah, it's just migrating polar bears desperate for food.
Oh, here's a new type of hiss agent. This guy has a rocket launcher. The hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. Rangers of the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces, their hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Yeah, so that's like the hiss soldiers are distinct based on what type of person they corrupted, is the sort of general conclusion there. Which raises some questions in the characters. What is this?
Punch cards.
Oh. I'm just gonna wreck their filing system.
It's messed up.
Oh, this requires clearance level 1. Let me get this control code first, though. I just got an achievement for cleansing 25 control points.
Wow.
Because I played this game a bit before. I guess it double
It's
counts.
just cumulative.
Yeah.
This must open the door.
Well, now I have clearance level 1 and I stole this guy's badge.
Amazing.
This bathroom needs better lighting. Anyway, let's check out the mailroom.
Great.
This fight gave me a lot of trouble the first time I did it. I got him. Bye.
Oh,
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I was using a new strategy there I learned at a different time, which was for these when you throw one. So the first time you throw something at him, or the mechanics of that fight are, he will periodically grab stuff to telekinetically throw at you. If you throw something at him, if he's holding something, or he'll fly away. If he's holding something, then he'll drop it. But if you throw something at him again very fast, he doesn't dodge the second one, and the projectiles
Yeah.
do a lot more damage than the gun. So I was trying to do the double tap, and which worked sometimes. The first time I fought him, I was trying to only use the gun, which was very slow, and also
Alberto Tomasi, head of comm.
well done, everybody. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed.
The hiss got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
He said to take it down. The Cuba thing was a real thing that happened. There were some people stationed in the U.S. Embassy in Cuba that had some weird issues that they think, or one of the hypotheses was that there was microwave radiation being used to irradiate the embassy. when searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room. It's pretty weird.
They flying.
Yeah. It's possible that the individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. I think that she also shouldn't have that telekinesis she's using to open those, like, containers.
The hotline can't be far now.
Before she gets the floppy disk, too. That's probably, or like this telekinetic ability. Maybe an oversight, since you have the floppy disk for most of the game.
Well, it just means that, you know, just pretending that it was the floppy disk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think she had the power the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. The hotline security log has the director and the custodian, or two custodians. Bill Everett and Carol Bishop. It's been a while since the director went to the hotline, and the last time was at 3:30 a.m.
Last time was Carol Bishop for the first time.
Yeah, or the last time. Sorry, the last time Trench went there. I mean, was at 3:30 a.m. (12:13 p.m.). That's noon, right? That's how
Yep.
the clocks work. Okay. That's how the timing notation works.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with black pyramid.
Ocean View Motel and Casino entry points. Catalyst, light switch. The law of three applies. Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequencies. Refer section 102.01 of the Bureau Field Manual. Hotline is designated for director use only. Disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma. Okay, well, let's hit this light switch.
It said 3, right?
Yeah. Law of 3 applies.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
So we gotta go in the door with the black pyramid, but it's locked. There's a bell here. In this white void outside, there's only a ladder.
It's just bright. You
Yeah.
can see the street.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Same vending machine.
Oh, yeah. So we got some rooms here. You hit the bell
Hello?
once.
Anyone here?
The first room opens. What do we got here? Bell again. Second door opens. Got the same. Got a room that looks very similar. Oh, here's a key.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
It was in the third room. Yeah, if we hit this again. First door opens.
There's cycles.
Yeah, rule of 3. Okay. Anything you want to see in here, or do you want to head out?
Seems like we've seen it all, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's this... There's not that many... There's only a few opportunities to get back into this area in this game. That's it. What are these called? Jukebox. Self-service vending machine for all of your needs. The vending machine company. And the entries are like rusted off. Okay, anyway. These other doors don't do anything. So... Let's, oh, another light switch here. This 3 times and we're back.
Well, if you pull the switch again.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
It's not interactable anymore.
Oh. What's that?
I keep trying to reload, but when you press R, it switches like the shoulder that the camera's aims for. So just take this. I forgot there was an astral plane challenge for the hotline. Upgrade. What are these things?
Contact extra. So now you can use diplomacy.
Yes. Well, not with this thing. This thing is
Not diplomatically inclined.
no. These things are very... They just like run at you and you can't damage them. They hurt you, so... They kind of stress me out. So let's just... follow the sound of the phone calls. Oh, it's like there's a... This is like connected to the pyramid. Sort of. Like right under the pyramid.
Yeah.
Never noticed that.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
She got a nosebleed from
I have it. The hotline.
Yeah.
I can reach.
Hotline hurts your brain, I guess.
Oh, let's
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder.
It's got more to say.
Worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
We saw the management team one already, I think. But yeah, now we've got now we can have hotline calls, which are those
Nice.
cutscenes. Oh, the rotary dial's been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. What is this? That allows the director to communicate with the board, probably.
Why would that even be redacted?
Maybe the existence of the board is redacted, or is confidential.
Branch. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Oh, there's more hotline calls. You want to see the others?
Okay, yeah,
There's like
it's a lot.
yeah, there's like 3 more now. So we saw management team in the coming storm. Let's see. Let's hear about the hotline itself.
Yeah.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. A traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Okay,
Ah, wait, sorry, I'll be right back if that's okay.
sure.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. You wanna see some more of these?
Yeah.
Okay, control points.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling was right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Let's check out, see what the board has to say about being the director.
Yeah.
Independent/dependence. Okay.
Huh.
Well, I feel like half of what Trench says is like platitudes, though. Sort of bothers me a bit about this dialogue.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Time to get drunk.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
So there is actually another door here. Oh wait. Oh, I missed this. The agent's been transported from the home to a roadside motel and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. The names of the sectors are redacted.
Yeah, what the hell?
This is like how does anybody like understand anything with all this redacted information? Oh yes, well, now we're back in the director's office. It leads back here.
Why are all the reports we get have redacted stuff? Why don't we get any of the unredacted reports? We're the director.
I mean, it's also like we don't have the high access either. We're only like access level 1 now that we stole some random low-level guy's card. Yeah, this is some kind of messed up that it shows up on the budget, but the oldest house makes it so that people don't notice the lines in the spreadsheets on the federal government budget. Kind of messed up. Oh, so one of these, it was like one of these things opened to this passage to the hotline room. Okay, well anyway, we gotta talk to Emily. How did we... This is not the right way, is it? No, that's the wrong way. Wait, wasn't there... Actually, I think there's a... If we go the short way, there's like a room that we should have access to now, I think. Oh, here we go. Now we can get into this. Oh, this is like that notice we saw before on the words you're allowed to use on the death notifications.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the phrasing seems kind of weird. Okay, well that's the thing. Clearance level 4. There's like post-it notes leaking out from under this.
What concerning? Is there fall damage in this game?
There is, but you can actually fall at decent heights without before you get full damage. Like isn't high enough to give you full damage. Sort of I think that's close to the limit though.
What if you do a roll in midair and land on your neck?
I don't think you can roll in midair.
Oh.
Sorry.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
She's just
Of
chilling,
course.
chilling here.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
storage device.
Yeah. Oh, attempt to get some abilities. I gotta say, this could indicate that she has already been corrupted. We got another hotline call. Board countermeasures.
Board countermeasures. The board is never very helpful, is it?
Not really. Let's see if what else Emily has to say.
Hi, Jesse.
I already asked about this stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from? I'll go look.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
To get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
Dying world, meet me in the maintenance.
Oh, it's the janitor. He's summoning us to the maintenance sector. That's helpful.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
It's got a Sony Walkman.
I don't know. I don't trust anyone that holds their broom with their hand overhand on the upper part. That's just not right. It's just not right. You don't hold a broom like that.
The
Like, I
maintenance
don't know
sector
what to
is the
say.
janitor domain.
Oh.
If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override.
You're saying he's not a real
Maybe
janitor?
it was you who got me into
Yeah,
this house with the light
like
down there.
if you actually
Maybe
like
it was Ati.
push a broom, you don't hold it like
Felt
that.
like
Like
he
you
made the
you
elevator
you
appear
just
to
don't
take me
hold
to
it like
Coach's
that.
office.
Okay.
Is Ati guiding me too?
What? What is this glass?
But it looks like I'm shooting through it, but I still can't.
There's a floating piece in the center.
Where? Oh, this.
Oh wait, no, it's got a little bit holding it on.
Oh no, I see the whole thing. Okay, it does break off. What? I shot like all the glass.
Well, I mean, you know, the glass was just, you know, the physical manifestation.
Oh.
What's really stopping you is the beliefs of all the people. Right?
I see.
Paranormal beliefs of
Oh
everyone.
no, there we go.
Oh, maybe it was just glass.
Oh, this is an entirely different outlook on the book that they were reading. This seems like an entirely different description than Samsung gave of this.
Yeah. It's all just like different books.
Yeah, what are the space battles? There's like no mention of space battles in this one. It's very strange.
I mean, you know, it's a space opera, there's space viruses. Whatever the other one said. You gonna get that clock on the desk though?
The what?
That clock, look at that clock. It's a really nice clock.
Oh, this? I
Yeah.
think that was actually on the wall, but I shot it down when I was trying to get through the glass.
What time is it?
It is
3:45?
apparently.
It's good to know.
I guess I can. I guess I can't take this with me.
Yeah.
That's spinning.
And then you can, you know, give dramatic one-liners, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Time to die.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
I can't run while I'm holding this, so it's a bit slow.
Slow but worth it.
Do you see that? It just disappeared.
Wait, yeah, what? So that means that in this zone, time doesn't exist.
Apparently.
I think that's what the game is trying to tell us. It's just gone, it's not even in there.
No, see, it's back.
Oh, it's on the... Oh my god, it's back on the wall.
The glass is back, too. It's still the same time. Nope.
Well, if holding something for too long makes it, like, disappear, can you, like, drop it without throwing it?
No, I have to throw it, I think. I feel like we must have gotten... Okay, here, I've re-grabbed it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's gone. I think it's just we carried it too far.
I guess.
Shift animation is really cool, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot, we got some ability points. Let's see, health, energy, melee damage, launch damage. Oh, we have 4 points. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy.
We probably wanted all the telekinesis stuff, right?
Yeah, so energy is good because it's more telekinesis. Health is, or like you can use it more often, or have a higher capacity to use it. It's not energy recharge. Health is good for not dying. Melee sucks. Just ignore this.
Well, we probably want the, you know.
Yeah, let's just get it all. Just all in launch. And if we get this, oh, I unlocked.
We only have one more point.
Yeah.
So it automatically unlocks the ones to the side, or do you need to?
No, you have to spend more ability points on them also.
So how many?
It's 2 for this one. See on the right side, not enough ability points. 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's some.
So then we can just upgrade overall base energy then, just to keep up with our growing demand for
yeah,
telekinesis.
Oh, yeah. Also, we spent enough that we get a weapon slot. we don't actually have anything to put in this.
Huh.
So if we ever get a weapon variance, we can put it there. Just one-shots these guys now. Telekinesis until everything dies. Clearance 4, jeez.
What's down that way?
Oh, hey, let's check this out. This is an important side quest.
Break. Huh.
This is technically optional, but it's pretty good.
This place makes me nauseous.
Is there anything down here? No.
An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
And the walls here are kind of weird.
Lightly sinusoidal, yeah.
Choo-choo.
Oh, that just uses energy? What's the cooldown on that? Oh my god.
What?
We're gonna have to put all the points into energy now.
You think this thing is so good?
Yeah, you can literally just fly.
Well, you fall a bit.
Yeah, but if you spam it in the air, you're like, imagine the horizontal distance you can travel.
Yeah.
You can clear crazy gaps with that. Maybe.
I think I'm supposed to be going somewhere, not just in a circle.
Yeah, I thought you were just styling on him.
No, I thought this was like a timed event. You win the horse and outbound / friends reward. Okay. I thought it was a timed event, so I was just trying to wait it out.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
What did I just get? Oh, an achievement for completing 10 side missions. Okay. Yeah, I think that's also cumulative. So this is technically optional. Like, you can finish the game without having this power.
I mean, it seems like this is a pretty good power.
Yeah. Oh, it also cancels your fall damage. That's good. Oh, and we got an ability point. Oh, you want to watch another episode of Threshold Kids?
I guess we have to.
So
I actually really like these. It's like just the surrealism of it.
Hey, Meg! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Yep.
Oh.
Avoid modern technology. See if we can spend this ability points. There's a picture of the janitor on his office. What the fuck?
I'm telling you. Something ain't right with that janitor. Like, I was willing to, ignore it. It's like, okay, it's gonna be one scene, but we see him mopping overhand twice. That, like, you can't just let that slide,
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes. No one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Clearance
great.
level 2.
Thank you, Absent.
Nice.
Is he gonna mop overhand again? But he's not really mopping, he's just resting.
Yeah.
Well, let's with the janitor work order, sure. Oh, we gotta burn the
Yep.
trash.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either. I did understand some of the weird stuff he was saying before, like the pensioner is feeling the band around his head tighten. That's something that's explained like way later. That's open these doors. Let me get some health back. I don't want to fight this.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Trench has something to say to us.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Northmoor was director before Trench, I guess. Oh yeah, the merry-go-round horse. Fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. Three local and redacted were found dead at the scene. Agents invoked formula C.52. Redacted the object long enough to redact it. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay. I forgot you can just fall off of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you could fall down and then dash, right?
That's true, you can. Attention. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't blind it to yourself. Well, too late now. Oops. Mine now. Gentlemen.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Oh yeah, Arish is the guy in the comic that I sent.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? That's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
It's probably not that urgent. We can ask him some questions first.
Yeah.
Wait, who is this? Oh, Salvador wrote this to Arish. Okay. If somebody in the sector is asking about odds, you just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. No personnel should interfere with Otzi's day-to-day routine. Something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Salvador seems like a reasonable person.
Yeah.
Let's see, what do you have to say?
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Oh, you want to just ask him all the questions?
Yeah. One by one.
Yeah.
In this
What
time
do
of
you know about the
crisis.
hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You monitor something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new was our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here. You can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
Okay.
I should be going.
Right.
Probably should.
You gotta lock down the lift.
Yeah. Alright. Free stuff.
We need those pumps and converters online.
She knows. She knows.
I just wanted to make sure.
We gotta fix the cooling pumps. Oh, here, control groups. This one doesn't require as much effort to cleanse, apparently. Oh, what do you think? Launch,
Energy. Energy.
energy? Okay.
Not all energy, yeah.
Allows all the points.
Oh. Wait, did you actually cleanse it?
Yeah, that was... Yeah, it's still a bit red, but I wouldn't have been able to use it if I didn't cleanse it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. We can get a new version of the gun.
Oh.
Or, okay, either upgrade this... Oh, we don't have enough. Let's just get this. Okay, now we have a shotgun version. We can make it either be a pistol or a shotgun.
That's pretty good.
See your shotgun, it's got like, it's separated like this.
Yeah.
And pistol looks like this. Okay, coolant pumps, might as well start here. These things. These things like to explode.
Yeah.
Calls them his charged. His charged are designed to blow the HRAs off of potential hosts. Yeah, let's see how much can I float with this. Oops. Can
That's
fly-
pretty good.
Yeah, I can fly for a while with that. Coolant pumps and furnace chamber. We have to go to the furnace chamber for the side quest.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Dodge efficiency. Oh, that makes you can get with dodge efficiency, evade dodging cost less energy.
Oh my god, we need it.
Oh, more than the health recovery.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Dodge is the most important thing.
took a lot of energy. Let's do this side quest because the furnace is right here. You can tell it's Adi's cart because it plays music. We gotta burn the trash. What's up?
Is it reasonable?
Okay, here's the trash. Looks like some radioactive waste.
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
This furnace is very bright.
Yeah.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Well, I wasn't suspicious at all.
Great.
This seems like a very normal furnace. Oh, it ricocheted off. That's all. If there's more radioactive waste.
Not radioactive, it's biohazardous.
Oh yeah, you're right, sorry. Oh, I confused my energy recharging for the quest fulfilled. Oh, there's another one. Okay, just one more. Somewhere in this room. There it is.
That's all of them.
What? The card went away. What the fudge?
Suspicious.
Okay, 2 ability points. Can't afford the next energy upgrade. Should we save for it or get something else?
Save for more energy.
Really? You don't want
Yeah.
some? I kind of want some health.
Oh. Well, if you need to.
I'll get 1 health. Okay, anyway, we gotta
It's like,
go.
imagine how far we could fly.
We need to fix
Yeah.
this thing ASAP.
It'll be like some like scene where it's like, you know, like you're stopped by like an impossible like chasm, right? But you're just like, actually, I'll just fly like the 5 miles across.
Just dash up and shotgun. That's a strategy. Is that another dodge efficiency? Oh, and a coolant pumps. Oh, wow. This is minus. This is a more efficient dodge efficiency.
Good.
Oh, I should upgrade the shotgun with a... Let's see, so this one I have accuracy on the pistol. What do I want here? More projectiles, more damage. less projectile spread.
Oh, how many more projectiles?
2 more projectiles.
How much is the damage?
Unclear.
On the damage mod.
Oh, the damage mod. 15%.
15% has got to be more than two projectiles, right?
I guess that depends how many projectiles you're starting with. Let's just get the damage. Wait, okay, track this, collectibles. Furnace research, yeah.
Go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the coal.
Not like having a load down here. Aiming is too difficult. It's just like I'm playing soldier in TF2. Okay, got it this room. Whoa. Jeez, decided to fall. Get these. There's plenty of cubes. But I need to use these cubes to power stuff on. That is not a thing. Oh, here's...
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap. Get rid of him.
One second. I have to fix this first. There's so many cubes lying around everywhere, but they're not actually plugged in. Oh, they spawn every time I do that. Battle music is still going. It's going. Okay, where's the last generator thing? It's not. Oh, that thing. Oh, this one's like messed up. I have to.
It's the clog one, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, this looks gross.
most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I guess it... kind of a big enemy for the janitor to have. Or a thematically appropriate enemy, but also kind of ridiculous.
You have to aim at the base of those instead of the tip.
Oh. Oh, I see. You're right. Okay, it's retreated.
Just hold together a little longer. There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Telekinesis. As this blocks off, this goes to the furnace chamber. Guess we'll
On the ground floor to the right.
Oh, buff. His trooper.
Large.
Is because that guy was... Oh, this is where I came from, actually. Oh, let me face it. I think this is where we want to go now? Yeah, we go to the power plants.
Yeah. So that was if you dash while this is going up, you clip into the ground.
You can't. You can't jump either. Sort of like a loading screen.
Dream froze?
My game froze.
Oh. guess there's still some bugs.
Yeah. The game is not responding. Okay. Hopefully the checkpoints are good. I think it's supposed to autosave.
Where the hell is this?
This is before the coolant pops.
Oh, heck.
Well, it saved the. This was the last control point we touched, which is why it puts us here. But we did.
But we did do the gold pops.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's better if we just go back up this way. And then there's another entrance to the energy converters, I think, from the top level.
Well, this is where we were.
Yeah. But you can get to
the enemies are gone.
Well, this is a different. We came
different-
out to a different place.
Okay.
Enemies are over there.
We have allies shooting the wall because they're very smart.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Now this ally is being very aggressive. Chill with like no health.
Where are they coming from? Oh.
How did this person survive?
Just very skilled.
Apparently. Okay, energy converters are this way. Okay. More enemies here. Shields.
Not anymore.
Didn't help. I threw like an explosive down, so.
Hold together a little longer.
Board countermeasures, right. This is like a challenge where you get some reward for doing it, but I don't actually have a lot of the things I need. I don't have spin, I don't have surge, I don't have pierce, I don't have charge. This one is for doing something in the executive sector, but we're not there right now.
Yes, lady.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old pigments inside the plant resuscitate it.
Was there something? What is this? Oh. I know what this is. Here, let me just show you. That's the mold.
Yeah.
Those things explode. But the mold is kind of hard to... The mold does a lot of damage very fast, so it's just not good. Talks about a training course. The safe objects of power. The RPG with my own projectile. Oh right, I gotta... That's why this door wasn't opened, because I didn't turn on the power.
I have the cube power.
That guy is not... Destroys cover, he actually like backs up.
Knows how to use cover.
Yeah.
Who's the guy up there?
It was.
He backed up. I think so.
I thought it came from below.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Arish is on a winning streak. Shotgun's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
At close range. Now we can get this control point.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
That's something you want to say, Trench?
This is what we came here to do.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me. And me alone.
Strange.
Yeah, I'm not really following the logic, because you can't actually, like all the sectors were attacked at the same time, but you can't deal with the problem in the other sectors until you actually address the lockdown, until you lift the lockdown. So, like, what's the point of having the lockdown, right?
Yeah, it's just to, give yourself more issues.
Yeah.
It's just more bureaucracy.
Gotta use the key mode of the gun.
Didn't twist.
Central research. No, this is something else.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it.
But if it's
Two should get to know each
open,
other.
then it's open to the hiss too.
Yeah.
The hiss is gonna be coming all sorts of fiercer.
You want to talk to Arish first, or you want to talk to Emily?
Arish was the guy in the maintenance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to him first.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure he actually has anything to say, but
You should at least tell us thank you, right?
yeah, we fixed his problem. Where is he? That's down there. Oh, I should have just gone down the stairs instead of running a circle.
Lock
blockages in pipes C through F. Is the clock back?
Oh, she knows about the clog.
Oh man, Adi is gonna be so pissed. Crew feels a lot safer when you're around.
Nope, nothing.
Guess that's it.
I should be going.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
What? I just did that. Hello? Maybe I have to talk to Emily before the story progresses.
This game, a little bit sloppy. A little bit sloppy.
Just a bit. Okay, well, I guess we gotta talk to Emily.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
They don't believe that we can do this telekinesis that
Wow.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but it...
This is what she keeps talking to.
She helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector? Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Now she gives us her key card.
Yeah.
Marshall is the next step.
Hello, Marshall.
What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
What's that all about?
Oh, now we get these Bureau alerts. Those are like just random missions that are like do this repeatable thing. It's 20 minutes to do this one. They're not important. But there's a new call from the board apparently.
Oh, go ahead. Thanks, Bart. Very helpful.
Yeah. So do you have anything else to say, Emily?
Hi, Jesse.
Oh, this is new stuff, I think. You want to hear these?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be? He's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
Bitter.
He didn't let you into his labs? Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
She's upset.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh? So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. At one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
Oh, that was...
How do people work here?
Not a safe working environment. You remember that classified file that said, like, that just mentioned a shark and everything else was redacted? I wonder if that's the same thing.
Gotta be.
You said you're an assistant? Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really?
What?
Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. I mean, this blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
She's like, excuse me? You can teleport what?
That's pretty good.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
Okay, you want to check if Arish has new dialogue and then stop there, maybe?
Yeah.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
Oh, I got 5 ability points. Let's save those for next time. Ventilation is... Oh no, the power plant. That's where Arish is. I've never found these mods with unique names, I think. You better have some new dialogue for me.
I've been getting reports that something's tearing up the training grounds. Might be worth checking out.
Okay, well that was technically new dialogue, I guess.
Yeah.
I should be going.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
Bro. Okay, whatever.
Clueless. No one's told him.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the... Yeah, anyway, we'll continue this later, I guess. Is this a good time for you to stop?
Yeah. It's bedtime. Thanks for streaming.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll have to figure out when we're both free again.
Yep.
To continue.
So let me know.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too. Good night.